So you're thinking about getting a fixed index annuity, but you're a little iffy about it. There's been so much noise about annuities. Some people say it's the safest thing that you can do, and others say run. Well, in this video, I'll show you exactly how fixed index annuities work and whether it makes sense for RVers like yourself to get one coming up. What's going on, guys? It's Brandon with RV Retirement Living. On this channel, I help RVers, whether full-time, part-time, retired, pre-retirees, understand how annuities can fit into their retirement portfolio and ultimately help them get out on the road, rolling into retirement with peace of mind. So if that's you, go ahead and give this video a like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you never miss a video about how annuities could fit into your portfolio. Let's get into the video. So before we get into it, what is a fixed index annuity? So a fixed index annuity, or a FIA for short, it's essentially a contract that you make with the insurance company. So you give them a lump sum of money, say $100,000, $200,000, or you can pay into it over time, and they agree to give you steady growth with no downside market. So essentially, when your money is put into an account like this, an annuity, it's tied to the market. So it's not invested directly into the market, it's tied to it and to an index like the S&P 500. So essentially, when that index goes up, you get a portion of the gains. Usually it's capped or limited with something called a participation rate, which I can go further into in another video. When the market goes down, however, you don't lose anything. So your account just earns a goose egg for that year, which in my opinion, a goose egg is better than losing money. That's the fixed part of the fixed index annuity. So your principal is protected. Who is this good for? Well, if you're retired or close to it and you want growth, but you can't stomach all the ups and downs of the market, then maybe something like a fixed index annuity is good for your situation, especially if you're living on the road in the RV. Things are amazing at one point, and then things can do a whole 180 at another point. Your AC goes out, you need to reseal the roof, things like that. So essentially, if you're looking for a nice steady rate of return and you don't want to deal with all of the market's ups and downs, a fixed index annuity might be good for your portfolio. So let's compare this to other options. Specifically, we'll look at CDs and then MYGAs as well. So a CD essentially is an account that typically banks will offer. You put your money into it, they give you a fixed rate of return, and that's it. So is it safe? Yes. Pays a fixed rate? Yes. Also, one thing to keep in mind, with a CD, you're taxed every year on the interest, even if you leave it alone. So one thing to keep in mind. But what about a MYGA, multi-year guaranteed annuity? And I'll link a video up here in the cards if you want to go and compare these two together. So a MYGA pays a fixed interest rate too. So usually higher than a CD. And it's tax deferred. So you're not paying taxes until you start withdrawing. But here's where a fixed index annuity will stand out. Essentially, you have upside potential without the risk. Plus, many FIAs offer optional lifetime income riders, which is one of my favorite features. So what that means is you can turn your money into a guaranteed monthly paycheck for the rest of your life. And that's powerful if you're worried about outliving your saving, which a majority of the retirees and pre-retirees in America, their number one fear is running out of money. So a fixed index annuity with an income rider could help that. Also, one thing to keep in mind is some contracts will allow you to access a portion of your money each year penalty free. Typically, it's around 10%, depends on the contract and depends on the insurance company as well. And that's really good, especially if you're on the road with your RV and AC breaks, like I was saying, you have to reseal the roof. Something's leaking, something's always going wrong, right? Me personally, our first time going out camping in our little pop-up, we went out and managed to blow the AC just in one trip. So that could be pretty costly. And I think it was like $1,000 to get it all repaired or something like that. So it's nice that most fixed index annuities will give you that availability to your money around 10% penalty free. Also, you do have other features that you can add to it. So things like long-term care, enhanced death benefits, or the guaranteed income to start at a future date like we talked about. So it's not a one-size-fits-all fixed index annuities. You can't just box it all into one. So it's definitely based on your goals and the kind of lifestyle that you're wanting to live. So what's the bottom line? Who is this for? If you're trying to park your cash for a short period of time to save for something, maybe a CD or a MYGA might be all you need. But if you're planning for a long-term retirement where you need a certain amount of money per month within retirement to be at ease, then a fixed index annuity could be something that you could add to your portfolio. Because let's face it, when you're out there camping, hiking on Mount Zion or in Florida for the winter, you don't want to really be thinking about your next move or if your income for that month is going to take a dip with the stock market. So if those things are important to you, that's something to keep in mind. Definitely reach out to me. So that's all I have for you today. I really hope you found this video helpful. And if you're wondering if a fixed index annuity might be a good addition to your portfolio and you're wondering how it would work, my information is below. Reach out to me. I'd love to help you out and make a smooth move into retirement. Until next time, stay safe and keep rolling into retirement with peace of mind. See ya.